welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Emmy, and today is day 5 of Vlogmas with a twist. You guys, moving right along. Okay, so today I actually wanted to go over my binders because, you know, some things are going to change. I want to create a new one over here, which I'm really excited about. I need to update the dashboard on one of these. Like, so many things. So, let's just jump right into it. This is going to be a little surprise for later. So let me put this one to the side for a second. But I need to change the dashboard on one of these. But let me just go through and show you guys what I got going on. All right, so I really only have like 2 binders. One for my kids and one for my house. These are like what I call my future funds, which include, I'm going to go through them all so you guys can see what I have in here. But these are my 2 main binders, right? And then I have these 2, which is pretty much me building my emergency fund. I want to build a 3-month emergency fund. And I use these 2 binders to do so. One is for like bills, one is for like subscriptions. Pretty much I want to be able to save 3 months worth of every single bill that I have, and I put them in here. Now I also got these placeholders from the Aesthetic Dollar, so I'm not going to be holding all this cash because obviously it's going to add up, right? And I'm not one to have a ridiculous amount of money. And besides, I would like to keep some of these in the savings so that I can, you know, make more on interest and stuff. So yeah, so that's what these are for. And then this one over here on the side, which we're gonna create together, is for one of the family vacations that I'm planning for next year. So let me go through them first. Let's start with the important ones, right? The house and the kids. So these little, so these binders I got from Amazon. Simple, quick, Amazon. I like the elastic because it holds more money, and because like I used to use the one with the little clasp, but it would always pop off because I would have so much in there. So instead, I decided to go with the elastic. So, the K, these I got from, of course, if it's blinged, you already know where it came from. This is from Erica over at Black and Blue. These are actually bookmarks, but I use it to identify what, you know, this is home, this is K is for kids. And that's how I have, you know, so I can identify it. Dashboard, you already know, Aesthetic Dollar. This one was so cute. It's like it's specifically for kids. And then my envelopes. All right, so this is the kids one. So let's go through these envelopes. I made these envelopes. I used to make them. I don't make envelopes anymore. And matter of fact, I've been like just buying ones from other shops now because I just don't have time to make, and I loved making them, and you know, they're really good quality envelopes and they've lasted me for a really long time. I just don't have the time or energy to do them anymore. So in case you're wondering, I don't make them. Now there is like a bazillion and one shops now that make all kinds of envelopes, so I'm pretty sure you guys can check it out if you're in the market for some. Okay. But we got family fun. Elisa is my daughter, so I have an envelope for each kid. And I give them like a weekly, just $5, kind of like an allowance, I guess you could say. And they can use it for whatever they like. 9 times out of 10, they use it for Robux or something crazy like that. So Elisa is my daughter, and then Eric is my son, and then Emmanuel is the baby. And then they each have a birthday envelope as well. So Elisa's birthday, Eric's birthday, Emmanuel's birthday. All of their birthdays are like back to back. So Eric's in February, Elisa's in March, Emmanuel is in April, and mine is also in April. So the beginning of the year is a little crazy. And then my daughter has braces, so we pay for her braces as well. So her dad and I split the cost of the braces, so we pay like monthly until that gets paid off. We have clothes, which is for like general clothes. my kids use uniforms in school, so this is really for just like everyday wear and like stuff like socks and underwear and undershirts and that kind of thing. That's what we use this for. Haircuts for my son. Well, my daughter actually gets haircuts too. So this is kind of like haircut slash salon, I guess you could say, because my daughter, I usually take her as well. So that's what this one's used for. Back to school, of course. Self-explanatory, back to school. Uniforms as well. And then school fees. So my kids go to a charter school, and so they require all parents to do like volunteer hours, depending on how many kids you have. So because I have 2 kids, it's 30 hours. Now, I don't have time to volunteer because everything to volunteer is during work hours, and I'm obviously at work. So instead, they give you the option where you can do like for every $10, it's 1 hour. So pretty much I owe $300 every year that they're there. So I like to save for this as I go throughout the year and then pay it off like that. So that's it for now. Inside my kids binder, super cute. And we're gonna continue to fill this up. Now I do have trackers that I want to put inside of these, so I'll be doing that once I do my cash stuffing, which will probably be on Saturday. Okay, so that's a kids binder, so let's set this to the side. Now we have the home, the home, and this is the one I wanted to update. So here we have the home binder and this dashboard I wanted to change. So we'll put that to the side, and I want to put this one because it's winter. Oh goodness. Ugh. So let's go ahead and put this one in here, and of course got this from the Aesthetic Dollar as well. So how nice that looks. Oh, I love it, and it looks so good with this blue. All right, so let's go through these categories. So we have basic home, Sam's Club. Also in here, I put any rollover money from the groceries or eating out that I put in my wallet, go in here, anything left over. Self-care, I like to get, my nails done, so that's more for me. Clothing for me, which I have not bought clothes in I don't even know how long, so yeah. Health, this is just for like medicine, especially now that the weather is getting a little cold. I want to make sure that I have medicine for the kids, so like the Motrins and the Tylenols and the whatever they need. That's what I use that for. Dental, again, pretty self-explanatory. Glasses, all of us wear glasses except the baby. So this covers, I wear contacts too, so this will cover like saline solution and a lens case or whatever, and actual glasses when we have to get them. So the kids are good until next year, so we don't have to worry about that for now. Gifts, again, self-explanatory. Car maintenance, which I just got a new car, so hopefully I have some time to fill this before something happens, right? And I do have a warranty on my car, so I might not necessarily need to use this too much. And they also do oil changes at the dealership. However, it's always good to save regardless of the fact, because eventually I will hit the point where I'm not under a warranty anymore. So, put some money in there. Car registration, the registration, it's obviously on my birthday, so it's every April, unless I do the 2-year, which I don't remember. I think I did the 2-year last time, so my registration is not going to expire till 2026, and it's like, I don't know, $75 or something like that. I live in Florida, so it's like $75. So I have plenty of time to save for the registration. And then extra debt. This is just for any extra money I want to throw towards debt. So I just whenever I see I have an extra $5 or something, I just put it in here. And then at the end of the month, I empty this envelope and pay whichever card I want to pay. So that's how that goes. All right, so that's my home binder. Set that one aside. And then, all right, so these are my month ahead. But it's more like 3 months ahead. So I'm going to show you guys what I did. So again, I did Bill's binder. Y'all already know where I got this from. So this one is specifically for all of my like subscriptions. So Epidemic Sound and Netflix, Patreon, iCloud, etc., etc. And then what I do is, as I fill in each month, I made these stickers myself. So the goal is, you know, iTunes is $12 a month, let's say. And then every month that I put $12 in here, I'm going to mark it off until it's fully funded. And then once it's fully funded, I know that I got 3 months worth of this particular bill saved up. So this is all for like subscriptions and stuff. And then this one is for the actual home bills. So in here I have the rent, which it says $1,700, but it's gonna be going up to $1,775. So I'll be updating that come February. Yeah, so I might just save the $1,775, just because by the time I get to it, it'll be up there. So, you know, so we have rent, and then childcare. 500 is definitely not enough, but it's something. So we want to save something in there. Housekeeping, dental insurance. So this dental and health insurance, I have dental and health insurance through my job now. So I'm actually gonna take these out because it goes through my job. So I don't really need to keep it in there. The gym. Blue Stream is my Wi-Fi. FPL is my light. Car insurance. And then Massage Envy, which, you know what, I could probably take this one out too because, well, for one, it's in the wrong spot. This should actually be in this binder. And then what I'm gonna add in here is my car payment because I didn't have a car payment before. Now I do. So I gotta add that. So let me make a note for myself to add a car payment envelope for my month ahead. Okay. And then this one, let's just stick it in here. I don't know how long I'm gonna have Massage Envy, but honestly, I don't really spend money on myself, except like for my nails. So this Massage Envy is really like just for me to pamper myself once in a while because, you know, I'm a single mom, y'all. It's sometimes I just need some pampering, okay? I'm not gonna give an excuse or anything. Like, that's just what it is. Sometimes I just need some me time. You know, it's a lot handling 3 kids, including one being a newborn. You know what I mean? So once in a while, I like to have some mommy time. All right, so that's it for that. Now the fun part. Okay, so this, I just decided to do this. This was not planned, so we're winging it, okay? So a couple years ago, when I first started my channel, I did this Disney series where I all right, guys. Running out of time here. We're running out of time. All right, so here we go. So anyway, like I was saying, so 2 years ago, I started this Disney series where I went literally in depth of how to plan this whole Disney trip. I do have a playlist in my channel, so if you want to go look at it, you can. I went over lodging, food, everything. All the different, just everything that you can do there, right? I planned it out. So, I actually did want to take my kids here for spring break. So I wanted to create you know, this binder again. I'm not really recreating it. I'm literally just moving the envelopes from this type of binder to the new one that I bought from the Aesthetic Dollar. I think this one has that film on it, doesn't it? Maybe not. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm excited. I was trying to plan to take my kids 2 years ago, and it didn't work out that way. So, you know, I'm excited to do it now. And then the baby, you know, even though he can't really necessarily enjoy it, he is at, you know, he's free, so it doesn't really matter. Right? He's gonna only be like a year old, so actually he won't even be a year yet. He'd be like 11 months. So it would be, you know, it'd be okay for me to take him. And then at least the older kids can enjoy. It'll be fun. So I feel like this one has a film on it. Is it? Maybe not. No, I think I took them both off. Anyway. Okay. So this is so exciting. All right. So again, I got this binder from the Aesthetic Dollar, which is like these two acrylic covers, and then it comes with the rings for me to like bind it together. So let me show you guys what's in here. So obviously this little keychain is gonna go. So we're gonna put this little keychain. Oh, here. See, look how cute. All right, so this is gonna, I'm still gonna use this on the outside of this, but this is how I did it. So I had the itinerary, I had this divided, the itinerary for food, activities, and local attractions. I was just gonna put like A6 regular pages in there for me to track all that stuff. And then this I got from Intentional Living. I'm pretty sure she still sells these tabbed dividers. Now, what I noticed was these stick out too much. So, you see they stick out too much. So I have two options. Either one, I can cut these so that it fits. But these are trackers, pretty much. So while I'm on the vacation, I can track all my spending. So this is for, let me see if you guys can see this, because it's kind of light. You got hotel, you got car, tickets, food and drink, fun, and miscellaneous. Right? So I have trackers for all of that. And then we have this. This is how much it costs back then for me and my two kids to go. I think it was like, I want to say like 4 days, 3 nights, staying in one of the resorts and doing all the things. So obviously that's gonna change, but you know. And then these envelopes, I actually made these myself. So we got lodging with a tracker. They all have a tracker too. Park tickets. I don't need the trackers though, but parking. And then I had a goal for each one. Gas. Road trip. So I live in Florida. So I'm about 3 hours south of Orlando. So that's why I have like road trip and gas in here, because I obviously would be driving my car. And then we have daily food. I put $900. Entertainment. Activities. Spending. Souvenirs. Tips. And miscellaneous. So I am still going to use these. I am going to decide what I want to do with these dividers. I'm not sure, but I do want to put the itinerary. If you guys go back and look at the playlist, you'll understand why I have like these up here, this itinerary food, because I broke down literally the full itinerary for the days that we were going to be there. I put all the restaurants that we were going to eat at. I put all the activities that we were going to do, because I wanted to do like the princess, I think it was like a princess breakfast or something like that. So stuff like that, I listed it all out. You guys go check out those videos if you want to plan a Disney trip to the Disney here in Orlando. And then local attractions as well, because we're not just, I mean, if we're going to be in Orlando for those days, I want to be able to, you know, check out other things. So I also had that in there. So I think I'm going to keep this, and then I want to keep the tabs, but I'm probably going to recreate the budget sheets to kind of match how I track my money. And then I definitely want to move the envelopes. So let's do that real quick.
Now this Christmas, we're gonna dance. We're gonna dance, dance, dance. Come on. Dance. We're gonna dance, dance. Have a good time. Dance, dance. All night long, we're gonna dance, dance. And have a good time. I think Santa's gonna come and join us in this song. Oh, yeah. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling. Without freezing, yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year my friends and family, making angels in the sanctuary. Doesn't matter.
All right, let's see what happened. See, my concern is that they stick out. What should I do? You know what? I'm gonna leave it like that for now, but I'm definitely, the next time you guys see this, you're gonna see it'll fit. It'll fit the binder. But I really like these dividers. Like, the quality is really, really good. And these weren't even meant for this, to be honest. I'm the one that put the holes in it. So I think Kristen was selling these as like dividers you put like in an envelope. And I took it, poked some holes in it, rounded the edges, and made them into like dividers for my binder. Uh-oh. Let's see. Okay. So cute. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so once I cut these, see, it's not even that much. Like, it's just literally like, what, half an inch or something? So once I cut these and they fit in here, it's gonna look so good. There's plenty of room for growth with the money, right? And then we're gonna go ahead and put this little Mickey keychain. I don't even know where I got this, but it fits perfectly. Here we go. So there's that. Oh, I love this. Yay! It looks so cute. I definitely want to come up with a different cover. But yeah, it looks really, really good. So that's it, you guys. So this is my binder setup for now. And I absolutely love it. So there's that. So I'm going to link any shops that I mentioned. I'll link it down below. So you got, you know, Black and Blue. You got the Aesthetic Dollar. Intentional Living. I don't know if she sells those anymore, but I can put her anyway. But yes. And then these binders, I think they're already linked down below, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe, possibly. If not, I'll add the link if you want these. They're like $8, I want to say. And they have like a variety of colors. But, so yeah. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. And you guys, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit the bell so you're notified of every upload. And that's it, you guys. I'll see you tomorrow for another one. Bye.